Episode 1 of our Unwritten Soul opens with Miji's narration about her and her twin sister Mirei's birth. The elder twin was supposed to be named Miji, meaning yet unknown, but a complicated delivery changed everything. Since the firstborn had a tough start and needed a future, her parents named her Mirei, meaning future. Miji was left with the name that remained. As children, Miji and Mirei looked identical, to the point where only their father and grandmother could tell them apart. After their father's death, the girls started swapping places to compensate for each other's weaknesses. Mirei was poor at sports while Miji struggled academically. This continued until a medical checkup exposed their trick. To prevent further confusion, the family cut Miji's hair short to differentiate them. As they grew up, their personalities diverged sharply. Mirei became an academic topper, while Miji found success in athletics. However, her sports career came to a sudden end after she tripped and injured her ankle during a race. In the present day, Miji works as a cleaner in Seoul, still living in the shadow of her successful sister. Despite her uncertain path at 30, Miji remains cheerful and lively. She quits her part-time school job and finds an opportunity to work on a strawberry farm, prompting her to submit a resume. Meanwhile, we meet Lee Hosu, the boy who used to live across from the twins. Now a lawyer, he uses his lip-reading skills to outsmart opponents in court. Though it's hinted that he has a hearing disability, it's not yet confirmed. He returns to his hometown for ancestral rites and runs into Miji, who is delivering food to his mother from hers. A flashback shows how Miji and Hosu first met. He ignored her, prompting her to rudely ask if he was deaf. After that, Hosu never responded to her again, frustrating Miji both in and out of school. We also learn Hosu was a top student and was rumored to have dated Mirei. Back in the present, Hosu casually asks Miji about Mirei, which annoys her. Everyone seems to only care about Mirei, even though Mirei hasn't returned her calls. On the strawberry farm, we meet Han Se-jin, who is mocked for his previous strawberry yield of just 3 boxes. He blames organic farming for the low output. As he filters through resumes, Miji stands out with nothing really on it, with a local man vouching for her physical strength and former athletic background. We also find that Miji has been taking care of her grandmother, who suffered a stroke, which is why she never pursued a stable job. She later calls Mirei, urging her to visit their grandmother, but Mirei, sitting alone in a corporate office, seems uninterested. While Miji vents to her mother about Mirei's detachment, we learn Mirei has been financially supporting the household, including paying for the hospital and caretaker expenses. Feeling stuck in life, Miji starts playing with an abandoned ball when she runs into Hosu again and accidentally hits his left ear. In a flashback, we discover Hosu was in a car accident that left the left side of his body paralyzed and caused complete hearing loss in his left ear. Miji had found out about this through Mirei, long after making insensitive remarks to him. In the present, Miji buys an ice pack for Hosu, and he explains his condition. He can no longer hear anything in his left ear. He also shares that he once sensed Mirei had been struggling when he chanced on her in Seoul. He encourages Miji to speak to Mirei, believing only she can truly reach her sister. The next day, Miji brings side dishes to Seoul for Mirei. They meet at a cafe where Mirei speaks about how jumping from a third-floor window could give her a break from life. Miji dismisses it as a joke, but when she returns from the restroom, Mirei is gone. Then, Miji visits Mirei's office and learns she has been absent without notice. Suddenly realizing the seriousness of the situation, she rushes to her sister's place and finds Mirei about to jump from her balcony. Miji grabs her, and they both fall but escape major injuries. Series of flashbacks reveals that Mirei has been enduring workplace bullying. After defending a senior who exposed the company's director, that senior was fired, and Mirei became the new target. At the hospital, Mirei breaks down, admitting she feels powerless. She puts Miji on a bus back home, claiming she's okay. But Miji recalls how her name shaped her personality, someone who does the unexpected when trouble is near. A flashback shows her impulsively defending Hosu from bullies in the past. Acting on instinct once again, Miji rushes back and suggests the two swap lives like they did in childhood as the episode ends. Ends.